packing the bag. Tomorrow morning, 5 AM, we're up and we're heading to Snowdon Mountain, which is the biggest mountain in Wales. 10 to 11 at night, and yeah, we're up at 5, so we need to get this done and get into bed, really get a good few hours rest. So it's going to be a big walk in the morning. I've done it a few times and it's really good fun. The views are just amazing. I'll get some great footage with the camera, so stick around to see some good views. I'll see you in the morning. It's 10 to 6 and I'm just having an electrolyte drink and some overnight oats. This is the first time doing this actually. Blueberry, banana, honey, oats, milk, Greek yogurt. Looks a bit minging, I'll be honest, but let's try it. Oh, I'm gonna get picked up and we're gonna drive to Snowdon, which is about an hour and 15 minutes, I think. Let's go. Get a taxi from over there, from the car park up to where we start the walk. 10 quid. Right then, this is us at the start. How you feeling, Ev? Good. Good, yeah? Feeling strong? Strong, yeah. My ankle's hurting already. Is it? Got the old, well, not the old, the brand new walking boots on. Fresh. Fresh.
Nice that view, isn't it?
Lovely.
Lovely, isn't it, right here? Yeah.
See the boys. About 10 minutes in, views are just stunning already. Love this place. Car park was full, so we had to go back down to the park and ride one, but cost a tenner in a taxi, so it's not too bad. There is a bus, but because it's not like peak season, it's every hour rather than every 15 minutes, so we're having a bacon sandwich at the bottom of that. Look at this. Wow. I love this route. So many people here. It's not even like peak season yet, because the weather started getting a bit nice. You can see that more and more people are coming. But yeah, like I was saying before, the buses, they run every 15 minutes during the summer, but because it's not like peak season yet, they're every hour at the minute. So they've got some taxis down there, and we had to jump in a taxi. The sun's just come out now. Just come out. Wow. Beautiful, man.
It's a bit icy here. Yeah, it's well icy there.
Is it?
Yeah.
Half a mile in, 15 minutes.
Going down for lads, squad.
First little break.
Been up here for like 5 minutes.
Taking the view. This is the path we've just come up. Down there's where we started, a little white place. And that's where we're going. Oh, we're getting to the nice bit now. Once you do that initial walk, this is the bit you get to. Yeah, so there's a bunch of us doing it today, like in our group. There's so many people here. It always gets busy on the weekend, I think. You can see that there's a lot of people on this track, but even in our group I think we've got like about 9 or 10 people. And I didn't know, but you can actually walk. There's people walking all the way along this path. You can actually walk all the way down there as well. But yeah, I've walked it for the sunrise. You have to come up here in the dark, head torch, everything. But like, it's so much nicer to walk up here a bit more relaxed, without rushing to get to the top to see the sunrise. Walk up here, see these views. You miss all this in the dark. When it's dark, you've got head torch on, all you can see is right in front of you. You can't see anything else. Some of the people running up here are mad. So we're not rushing or anything. Been going about 40 minutes. 1 mile. Just over a mile now. These are new boots, new walking boots that I got are doing a job, to be honest, because I've had a really bad ankle. And I think coming up here today and running trainers would have been a bad idea. It's a bit icy, some of it. It's a bit slippy. So, yeah, and a lot of it's like this, quite challenging. This bit now is easy for a while, but where we were before, you couldn't really record because you're having to use your hands as well and scramble a little bit. This is the pig track. Yeah, beautiful. Oh, really? What breed is he?
Candy Corso. Yeah, Italian Mastiff. He's only 9 months though.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Still a pup.
Yeah, he's 7 stone. His dad was 10 stone, so he'll get a fair bit, but he'll sort of fill out.
Come here. No, not having it. Come here. He wants a bit of food.
They look a bit tight.
This is my favourite bit. That's got to be the best view. Those lakes, beautiful. I think the path that goes through the middle of the 2 lakes is, apparently it's the miners track, which we're going to come down that way. I don't really know, but that's what one of the lads said. We're going to come down that way, so. There's the summit up there. Still got a while to go. 1.7 miles, an hour and 16 minutes in. It's going good so far. We've stopped a couple of times just to take some pictures. Here comes a helicopter. I wonder why. You can't see it, but it's just coming over the hill here. There's no train going on either at the minute. There's no train from the top to the bottom until the 29th of this month, apparently, when the buses start and the train starts, because there is a train that goes up, comes down halfway. It's not going at the minute, so if you get into any trouble up there, hurt your ankle, whatever, I guess the helicopter's coming for you if you can't make it back down. Oh, I must have gone over the other way. So glad I got these walking boots today though, because I've had this bad ankle and just that extra support on my ankle. Yeah, it's going a long way. Wow. Just getting over this hill here. See more lakes down there and get a clear view of the summit. You can just see people at the very top. Can't see it on this camera, I'm sure, but you can see. Wow. And there's a person up there. I think that's Cribgoch. There's people walking up that way. So Cribgoch, don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, it's Welsh, is apparently well, I know it's the hardest way up. Walking across really difficult bits like that ridge up there. There are people walking along that ridge there. I remember doing it years and years ago, probably about 5 or 6 years ago, and I remember being so scared. It was windy, and there are parts where you have to go in single file because there's a huge drop to your left and a huge drop to your right, and I can see people walking now along that path. Fair play. Not for me anymore. Not today at least. Taking this nice path. Even this one's challenging though. There are people struggling. But the views are just incredible. It's where the queues start though. When it gets so busy. Can't imagine it in summer. I just avoid it in the summer, to be honest. Especially when you get to the top and everyone's waiting to get to the very top to have their photo. You get the top, the summit, and there's a cafe and everything up there. But then there's a little bit where you can queue up and go right to the very top, and there's a little metal thing and you stand next to it and have your photo. Your Instagram photo, otherwise you never did it. There's always a queue for that. So in the summer when it's busy on the weekend, can't even imagine it at the top. Anyway, let's keep going.
So it might be a bit warm up there because it's clear and the sun's out.
It's very icy when you get to the top though.
See, what do you want for you? Okay.
Keep stopping to enjoy the view. But we've still got to get up there. I'll go along here. We actually go round this corner where you can't see, end up coming back up along that ridge, and then you're next to the train track. Then the train track which goes to the top, you see it after you go around that corner, and that must go down a different way. Still quite a while to go. Coming up on 2 hours, 2.5 miles. And there is the summit, right up there.
I know. I was going to run into your arms.
1 hour 15.
Hello. Back on the path. Thank God. Just a little gel. Give me some energy. Need it. Look out you that last bit. It's quite steep, isn't it? No. I don't know if you can see it from here. It's just like a steady hill rather than like. Oh yeah. Over halfway now, I reckon. Up here. Look at these people running it. Nice hat. Up there, along to the top, which is up there, but I think it gets a bit flat on the other side of this ridge. So, oh, some rocks lying down. Or some ice. God, dangerous. Fair dues to them, because one wrong step and your ankle's gone, isn't it? Let's take some focus running that. Yeah, finish line's just there.
What we should do is just a slide over that now.
It's getting steep and icy and cold.
Now just water.
So we just come up this side. Just got to the ridge. That's up to the summit. And this is where one path joins onto the other, which is a bit more flat. Takes a bit longer. And the train track goes most of the way down from here. Gorgeous. That last part was a bit scary. There's a big queue to get up to this part towards the end of where we just came from. Our path joins onto this path, and then you have that one, which is the most difficult one, which is Crib Goch, I think. This is the miners track. Kind of follows down close to the train track, which isn't running at the minute. But that last part of our track, because it was so busy, it started to split off into two. Some people were going one way to try and avoid the queue, so we followed that, and didn't realise towards the end of that little shortcut there was like a really steep climb where if you fell you were just gone. That was it, you were gone. And it was icy and it was scary, so I took the gloves off to get some extra grip. I think we all did. My cousin got really scared because he's scared of heights, but it was a bit scary, to be honest. A bit of climbing. So that's what I mean, like the tracks are not always perfectly laid out, so you can kind of just take your own way slightly. So you kind of go in ways that are a little bit steeper, a bit more stupid, shall we say. But this is it now, pretty much. It's got about, I'd say, the 15-20 minutes up to the summit. The summit, which is right up there. I don't know if you can see it. You have to queue again up there to get to the very top. There is a cafe up there, but yeah, it's not open at the minute. You've got people walking down from the top down the train track because the train track's just not running at the minute. Oh. Wow. Crazy. Oh, don't know who I think I am. Sudden realisation how close I am to the edge. Oh, nearly there. There's the summit. Right at the top. I'm just not waiting in an hour's queue. Not waiting for an hour to have a photo at the top. This'll do. It's nicer anyway. Made it. Right, on our way down now. Such a nice day for this. The views are just amazing. Best I've ever seen up here, but as you could probably see, the queue to get to the top on a nice day like this, when it's a Saturday as well, it's just ridiculous. It's not even summer yet, so you can imagine it in the summer. You'd be waiting hours just to get to the top and have your photo. So it's a bit of a waste of time to get to the very top and have that photo, I think. So going down a different way. It's a bit mad this way down. Amazing views though. We've been going for 4 hours and 29 minutes, so we're going down a bit of a longer way. The path that takes us around the water there. I think this is the miners' track now. Apparently, I don't really know which track is which. All I know is the one we came up was Pick, definitely, because I knew it. I don't think we're even on a track at the minute, to be honest. See, there's some people going down this way, some people going up that way. It kind of just depends what you fancy. Which way should we go? Oh, it looks a bit mad that way. We'll go this way. They're gonna jump in the jump in the water, make one of them get in. See how many I can get.
Where's the chippy? Oh, 1, 2.
Wow. This place. I thought I'd walked down this bit before, but I haven't. This place is beautiful. I've just stayed on that pig track. This is a different track. This must be the miners' track, yeah, because obviously this is something to do with all the works they used to do. I can't be bothered walking up there to read that, but wow. This today. We've been here now 5 hours and 40 minutes and it's just flown. It's been absolutely amazing. Loved every minute of it, especially if you're with a group and everyone's having a laugh. Lovely to spend time together doing this and just speaking to people, other people going up, coming down. Little bridge now that goes between these two lakes.
There's no busy when you're
Normally busy at
Just
the
like
top,
that.
but not going up and down like that.
Nearly 7 hours later, back at the bottom.